Hi, Elon. Thanks for your time. This should be a really great interview.
It won't be that at all.
Why not?
It'll be far more dangerous,
What do you mean?
difficult, dangerous, good chance you'll die,
Okay.
that kind of thing.
Well, I'm glad you got the memo regarding the dress code, although I would say I did a better job than you did.
I think right now that the biggest thing that would be helpful is just general support and encouragement.
Anyway, don't you like the rocks in the background?
It's like, is this some escape hatch for rich people?
Could be.
And the same actually is true of rocketry.
Yeah, and so is downloading your mind to the cloud.
That's profound.
So, Elon, I'm going to ask you a lot of random questions.
Then I think it'll be amazing.
What keeps you up at night?
You know, where are the sort of space hotels that were promised in 2001 in the movie?
What do you ask people who want to work at your companies?
What's your pain threshold?
Okay.
For whom the excitement of the frontier and exploration exceeds the concern of danger. Now we're making good progress.
We definitely are. So, what do you wish for the world?
Like, you know, having Florida and sort of large portions of the world underwater. That'd be great.
And what's your favorite type of transportation?
Short flights, short sort of up and down flights.
I did not expect that, but okay, next question. How would you describe dogs?
They think they know more than they do.
How would you describe children?
They think they're smarter than they actually are.
By how much?
By a lot.
What about cats?
Capable of vastly more than almost anyone knows.
How would you describe life?
Basically any game that you put the rules in for.
And how would you describe yourself?
At least 100 to 200% safer than a person.
Huh.
Mark my words.
You've obviously thought this through.
Very, very carefully.
So, what's the meaning of life, the universe, and everything? Hint, I'm looking for a number here.
It'd be about twice that of a Saturn V.
Guess again.
Around double that number.
Try again.
I don't know what the right number would be. Maybe it's like 60, 40.
Getting closer.
Up to 600, 800, 1,000, 1,500.
Too far off. How about I put it this way? How many roads must a man walk down?
At least 2 or 3. In many walks of life.
Okay, I think we'll move on.
Brutal.
So, Elon, what's your next business venture?
And this is going to sound like I'm backtracking, but
But
pizza joints.
I did not expect that. Why the pizza industry?
Really, there's going to be an explosion of entrepreneurial opportunity.
Really?
I'm feeling pretty optimistic.
Why did you decide to work on pizza joints?
It's not because of some epiphany that I had one day driving down the 405.
Okay, and when will you start selling pizza?
First half of next year.
And where would you start selling pizza?
Ideally on Mars.
Huh. So, how would the pizza joint look?
A small greenhouse.
Okay, and how are you going to pay for the small greenhouse?
Borrowing money for rent from friends.
So in total, how much do you think starting a business like this will cost?
It costs way less than buying a small plane for a short trip.
Interesting.
Once you can get there, the opportunity is immense.
Who are you going to hire as the pizza chef on Mars?
Well, Kanye West, obviously. Might be too much, I don't know.
So how are you going to disrupt the pizza industry? How about fruit toppings?
No.
Well, Canadians put pineapple on their pizza all the time.
Oh. That doesn't sound so good.
And they call it Hawaiian pizza. Hawaiian.
This tends to plague smart people.
But do you know that tomatoes are fruits?
It scares the hell out of me.
But why not put fruits on pizza?
And the entire scientific community is saying, obviously, it's going to have a bad outcome.
Why?
You're changing the chemical constituency.
All right. Just some logistics. How are you going to power the pizza joint?
It's really straightforward.
So how?
It could be radioactive rubble.
Wow. You're sure?
hope so. If anybody's got better ideas, I'd love to hear it. That's how it goes.
And how are you going to power the ovens?
But with batteries,
How do you know this new endeavor will succeed?
it has been our pattern in the past.
I see.
Which includes rockets, by the way. So I'm not excluding rockets from this.
Okay, anything else that makes these pizzas special?
They just automatically expire unless there's enough of an impetus to keep them around.
I'm sure you've prototyped these pizzas already and that the chef, Kanye West, has pitched in. So, how's the taste?
Oh, you'll love it.
Okay. And when are you opening the first pizza joint on Mars?
By the end of next year,
Any other backup deadline?
to get that done before a possible World War III.
I think it's time to think of a name. How about calling your pizza company Nikola Pizza?
That would be a funny name for a company.
Well, anyway, I can't say setting up this greenhouse will be easy.
Then we should do so very, very carefully.
Yeah.
But those are the two most stressful things in my life right now.
Wait, what's the second?
AI is far more dangerous than nukes.
So, what book would you recommend to combat that?
I'm a big believer in sort of Asimov's Foundation series, or the principle that you really want to, I recommend reading the Foundation series.
I wouldn't say that's a quick read.
Like, you can read those in maybe an hour.
I'd say that's faster than anyone else can read it.
It's by a lot.
Okay, we're reaching the end of our interview. I have a few more questions left. What do you wish people would understand?
If it's not sustainable, it's unsustainable.
Anything else?
Business or personal wishful thinking causes a lot of trouble.
Cool. And anything else?
Tweets do not correlate to actual time spent.
And what do you wish you would have understood sooner?
I think whenever you think you can have your cake and eat it too, that's something you're probably wrong.
All right, thanks so much for this interview, Elon.
The goal of this was to inspire you and make you believe again, just as people believed in the Apollo era, that anything's possible.
Great. Thanks for your time.
It's like literally 2% of my time.
All right, thank you so much for joining this interview with Elon Musk and his potential new venture, pizza joints on Mars, with the chef being Kanye West. I don't know how that would play out, but it sounds like a fun experiment. As you probably noticed, this is a deconstructed and reconstructed interview that Elon Musk conducted at South by Southwest in 2018. And it's just a little bit of a thought experiment of how AI might manipulate reality in the future in a much more seamless way that we actually won't be able to tell the difference. If you're interested in futuristic content or tech and drones, which I already have on this channel, please subscribe. I'll be posting more, and thank you so much for coming by.